Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill today, Justin Steele.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Ready to go now? Now, Stephen Kwan. Outside low, and we're underway. Late swing, foul to the left. Chopped left side. Swanson slings to first, and an easy out to start the game. Here's Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Inside, just missed. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's too low. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Back here at Wrigley Field, our starting pitcher in this one, John Means.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Back here at the friendly confines, here's Nico Hoerner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Line to left. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman,
James Triantos getting ready to hit. Slice the other way and foul. And that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Fouled off. He was late. And that's in for a strike. Horner, the lead runner at second. Triantos on at first with nobody out. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Batting fourth.
Swanson digs in. Right now with the 5th most RBIs in the NL. There's a strike. Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Nolan Arenado. Clips the corner. 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Kwan going back. That is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning, set to go. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Steele back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Steele, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swanson fires over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
No score here in the second. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yep, that ball went out.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. In half up to hit.
The designated hitter.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Shaw. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. John Birdie at the plate.
The center fielder, John Birdie.
He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped, but foul. 2 out, space is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now Brian Rocchio. And a foul ball. That one just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one upstairs.
No strike.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. That's inside. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. Fastball for a strike. Slider kicks the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Thomas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And foul ball. Arias off of first with 2 away. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one a little bit high. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kelly makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Kelly launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a ball.
Foul ball there. And that's
inside,
off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
No, inside.
A little bit low.
3.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. James Triantos, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Horner back in on the dive. Strike on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground. Ramirez fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Grounded out his first time up. Misses outside, and that's ball one. High fly ball out towards left center. And there's one down. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouled off down the right side. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball one. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. A single his first time. And that one is in for a strike. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. That misses the zone. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. They take the force out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Popped up. Rocchio drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. Dansby Swanson stands in. Struck out swinging his first time.
Swanson.
Fought off foul. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. Here's a high chopper. And that's just foul. That's off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And Swanson is set down. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll.
Fly to left his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. We go to the top
Leading
of the
off
fifth,
for the
and the
Guardians,
batter now,
the
Bo
catcher,
Naylor.
Bo Naylor.
Steele back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Ball down.
Out there to center. Birdie moving in on this one. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Way
That's
high.
a ball.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1.
Ball three.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
We got a full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. He reached out and walked his first time.
Arias.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Foul ball. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one a little bit high.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the left fielder, Stephen.
Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Kwan, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. And that one sliced foul. Arias off of first with 2 away. A little out front there as he swings through.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Into center and a base hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Matt Shaw.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a strike. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch, not close, up high. To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and got him at second. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down looking. Nate Pearson gets the call from the pen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here comes Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Backed off the plate that time. Hard hit left side. Over to Arenado, and Ramirez is set down. So up next, Kyle Manzardo. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes. Ball, that's out.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and they'll do it again. Two outs, and a good eye there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Go-ahead run on base. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The other way, and it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Kenzie.
Now here is John Kenzie Noel, 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here we go, bottom 6. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
This one high in the air to left center. Thomas on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So here's Corner now.
The second baseman, Nico Corner.
That catches the corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. James Triantos digs in now.
Triantos.
This to center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for the
number
Cubs.
43 on to pitch here.
Number 43.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so let's see what kind of command he has.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
With the Guardians, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Outside,
that's a
ball 1. Just missed. High fly ball down the left field line. Shaw has a beat on it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, second baseman,
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
A walk, and he's also singled.
A little bit high, and that is ball one. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. In the air, left side. Shaw gets there. He's under it, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. That just misses, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, right field. Tucker in position, and that is a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just missing there, and a full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second, and with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Here's Lane Thomas now. That's in for a strike. To third, Triantos. In plenty of time to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
A little bit high maybe, and it's 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. They're painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Hit in the air, center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Just off the outside edge. Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, first baseman.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Cade Smith.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact,
36.
not a lot of hits, period.
Cade Smith.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Gets the call. Strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Just missed. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Pitch misses. Full count now. That one to first, but it kicks foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that one fouled off. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. 1 for 3.
Santana.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-0. One down. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses.
Outside.
The count now 2-2. And there's the ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ian Happ. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Happ lays off.
That ball went out. Ball that time.
Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Shaw. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you prefer that pitcher work away.
That one catches the zone, and the count even at 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rocchio over to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And up next, Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. O'Neal Cruz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And he takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ball one there.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a ball evens the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cubs.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Daniel Palencia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brian Rocchio now at the plate.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one missed. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Up the middle. Throws to first. Now one gone in the 9th. So digging in, Gabriel
The
Arias.
batter number 13, second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that misses. And it's 2-0. And another ball. And that's low for ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now here is Stephen Kwan. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. There's a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Thomas.
Spits the plate. That's strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
One ball.
In the dirt. Tag save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher,
You got the number 9 hole hitter. Right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Will Brennan.
And a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. And now just 2 outs away. He's 2 outs away. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. In there, and it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Cubbies down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
That's a ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Misses. And the count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now batting, third.
So now a pinch hitter, Michael Busch, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. First pitch, and he just misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.